It is so incredibly hot and I can't be bothered to cook anything. The thought of turning on the stove or turning on the oven makes me want to kind of like rip my eyeballs out. So I'm trying to think of things I can make that really don't require any sort of cooking or very little cooking, and that automatically throws my mind to salads. I wanted something that maybe would be more of like a meal salad, so I'm thinking pasta salad. And then of course, gotta have like some meaty bits in there. And then I think antipasto salad. And my mind was made up. So unfortunately, I am boiling some pasta. It'll be over soon. Like, it's just too hot for this. Once I am done boiling that, everything is very easy. You don't have to cook anything else, and that's my goal. The salad is great because you can do anything with it. Antipasto is one of my favorite things because I am a fan of vinegary condiments with cheese and meat. It's perfect. So I'm gonna mix that with some pasta. I'm using these little rotini, but another one that would be really good is like a tortellini, especially if they're filled with cheese. Just love the way that like the sauce gets like stuck in the little craggies of it. So I'm cooking that until they are completely done. When your pasta is done cooking, drain it, and this is the only time you are allowed to rinse your pasta. I want to rinse it under cold water so that it stops the cooking completely, and I want to cool it down a little bit. But other than that, do not rinse your pasta. So I'm going to get going on the pasta, and then we can just assemble. I'm just going to get my other innards together and throw them in the bowl. So I love salami. I have some good Genoa salami. It's just cut like pretty normal-ish, I guess, thin. I'm just going to chop these how I like them. And really, there are no measurements for these things. I'm just basing it on what I like. Next are some marinated artichokes that I have. Just picked these up at the store. They're in like an oil, delicious. I'm gonna put some of the oil inside my bowl. Give these a rough chop. Oops. I don't know what I was thinking. I just spilled stuff everywhere. My mind is frying, I'm telling you. It is too hot for this. I'm gonna clean up. I have some tomatoes. I just fried these up the other day. Some olive oil, salt, pepper, a little bit of oregano. I'm just gonna toss these right in. I have my rinsed pasta. I have these little mozzarella pearls. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of these in. If you can't find them, then feel free to get like the regular bunch of mozzarella, and you can just chop them up into little pieces. Gonna give this a toss now, see where I'm at with all my fillings, see what I need more of, and I definitely need more artichokes. So more of those are going in there. Here's what we're looking at so far. Look at how amazing this looks, and that took maybe 10 minutes to throw together. All of these yummy little things. I mean, look at all that meat and cheese. Oof. We're gonna set this aside and we're gonna make like a pretty simple dressing. In my little bowl here, I'm gonna just do simple oil and vinegar. I'm using red wine vinegar, but you can use really whatever you want, whatever you like. Traditionally, it's more of a 2-to-1 ratio, but because I do have some oil in the pasta salad already from the artichokes and from the tomatoes, I'm not gonna use as much oil in my dressing, but kind of eyeball it. Vinegar. I like it really tangy, so don't mind me. A little bit of oregano in here. Whenever I add oregano into anything, I like to just put it in my palm and just kind of grind it in. Releases the oils. Some dried onion, some dried garlic, some salt, pepper, and we're going in with the parm. And of course, you can add whatever you want to in this as well. Everything is so customizable, just like you're doing an antipasto board or a charcuterie. Use whatever you want. I'm gonna give this a mix. taste if it needs anything. Wow. Well, that is good. So I don't need to add anything to this. I'm just going to pour it all in. Depending on how much pasta you have and how much you got going on in here, definitely adjust your measurements for your dressing. But I only used about 3 cups of pasta raw, so I don't know how much that makes cooked, but whatever it is, it's working for me. And as this sits, that pasta is going to absorb that dressing too and just get more flavorful as it just kind of chills out in the fridge and marries and those flavors get to know each other. Delicious. Now I'm going to give the pasta salad itself a taste in case it needs any more seasoning or anything. That is good. Wow. Need a little more salt, a little more pepper. And that is antipasto salad. Awesome for like a cookout or a get together. Everyone loves pasta salad, and who doesn't love these flavors, right? Like, so delicious. It's tangy, it's nice and rich from the oil. It's perfect. Like, who doesn't want a big spoon of that, right? So there you go. You have a nice, quick little dinner, or this could even be a really hearty side. Perfect. You can put some bread with this. Delicious. If you want to keep it low carb, leave the pasta out and just have the meats and cheeses and the vegetables. But whatever you do, just enjoy it. It's too hot to cook, so you might as well make a yummy pasta salad. Enjoy!